So Seedance 2.5 just dropped, and it's basically the most powerful AI video model right now. We're talking 30-second single generations, up to 50 reference images, so your characters and your products stay consistent shot after shot. Everything you're seeing on the screen right now was made with Seedance 2.5, and in this video I'm going to show you exactly how it works, how to prompt it, and how to get results like these yourself. Now, before I get into the video, in case you're wondering what's the best website to be using when it comes to actually having access to Seedance 2.5, I'm going to be using Artlist. And if you don't have an account just yet, you can click the link down below and you're going to end up on this page right here. And when you sign up, I do recommend to go for any of the annual plans, especially AI Creator or AI Professional, to get the best deal, because those plans offer a 40% discount on the annual plans. And moreover, you are going to get unlimited access to select models. So as you can see with AI Professional, you're getting 18 models unlimited. And with AI Creator, it's 13 models. You can look right here, pause the video if you need to see which exact models are gonna come as a part of the plan as unlimited. So that's here for you. And now let's move on to creating our videos. Now, once you made your account, you're gonna end up here on the homepage of Artlist. Now, I've already made a bunch of videos about this tool, so if you want to watch a full course after this video, I'm gonna link it down below as well. As you can see, they also recently added a way for you to connect Artlist to Claude via MCP, which is super cool. But in order to access Seedance 2.5, you're gonna go here to AI Toolkit, and that is where all the magic is gonna happen. Now, here on the left side, you can actually click on Explore and see what others are making with Seedance 2.5. So for example, this video is made with Seedance 2.5, and you can see here on the right side the name of the model, and this video was as well made with this model. So you can look at other creations and get inspired that way. But I'm sure most of you are here to just create and not be inspired. So to create an actual video, you're gonna go to this chat box right here, and here at the bottom, you're gonna select video, of course, and then you're gonna go here into the model selection. Let's click on all models. Obviously, they got a bunch of models for you to choose from, but we're gonna go with Seedance 2.5. Now, here on the right side, you can also choose aspect ratio. So as you can see, not only they have 16.9, which is the standard, but they also have 21:9 for that ultra wide cinematic resolution. But I'm gonna go with 16:9 just to get something more common and standard. Now, for the duration, typically, AI tools are going to let you create 10 to 15 second long videos, but Seedance 2.5 allows you to create videos up to 30 seconds long, which is a game changer. Here we choose resolution. I'm going to go with 720. And now let's click on use model. And lastly, before we actually proceed to creating stuff, they also have a style kit, and that's a new addition to the whole tool. So if you are a professional videographer and you're making something that is serious, you can go in here and basically develop your style kit. So for example, here on the right side, you could tell, like sort of a prompt in the style you want to go for, whether it's going to be cinematic, natural lighting. You can here literally create your own color code. So you can add a bunch of colors and then configure your own color code. You can also go into AI and literally tell AI to give you a precise color code for whatever shade you are envisioning. Or you can also go on Google, get a picture, or like whatever reference picture you have. You can give the picture to Claude and then tell Claude to scan the picture and give you all the color codes that are in this picture, and then paste them over into here. And so now let's actually proceed to creating, now that you understand how this chat box works. All right, so now when it comes to creating, I've already made a few videos about actually creating videos with Artlist, like I said earlier in this video. But basically, there's a few ways you can go about this. You can either just give it a prompt like I'm about to do, or you can, what you can do is you can have a start frame, or you can have both a start frame and end frame. It really depends on what you're doing. And in today's video, I'm just gonna do all three ways of creating a video. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna give it a prompt that looks like this. It could be even more detailed, but I think it's detailed enough to get the job done. Basically, what I recommend to do is go into ChatGPT or Claude and use the dictate feature or a software like Whisperflow to literally talk the idea into your computer, and then ask AI to give you back a detailed prompt. It's going to do something like this. I find it to be the most efficient way to go about things, and then simply click on generate and see what it does. And so I'm going to create like a UGC style model video where it's going to be like a girl. She's a fashion influencer and she's going to have a product. So we're going to see what it does. And currently I don't have anything specific in my mind, and that is why I don't have a start frame and an end frame. And with the next generations, I'm going to show you what's the difference, and I'm going to show a use case of using these features. But for now, let's give it a minute to generate these videos and let's see what we get. All right, so you just saw one of the first generations that I got with this model. Now, keep in mind that I'm just making a tutorial, so I don't currently have an exact use case and a purpose for this. And to be fair, I even came up with this idea just by asking AI to give me an idea. But you can see the potential here. I really hope you do. I mean, it's not just about creating AI slop or viral AI videos. I can really see a lot of people making a lot of money with this by replacing actual teams. Like, I literally just got this idea on the spot. So, for example, what stops some of you guys from, let's say, going around your city, going to local restaurants, and then taking up to 50 images of the restaurant surroundings and like what they actually serve as drinks and the interior, whatever, and then recreate a video like this with like your local restaurant. Takes like 20 minutes to do the whole thing start to finish, and then approach the restaurant and then pitch them the idea of you creating these commercials for them for a fraction of the cost that it would have cost them to hire an actual team, and then post this for them on TikTok, whatever. And it's just one of the many ideas that you could now do with this tool. So I hope it's useful, a little brainstorming session here. But now let's move on to the next use case. All right, but now that you've seen what happens when we just give AI the creative freedom to create whatever, now I want to show you why we would want to use the start frame and end frame. Basically, like I already said, this is going to allow us to have the exact control over the starting frame. And then later on, we're going to have control over both start and end frame. But for now, let's go ahead and create our first frame. So actually, we're going to switch over to the image mode. And now to create an image, I'm going to go to here, all models. And I recommend you go with Nano Banana Pro always, because in my opinion, that's just the best model when it comes to creating images. So I'm going to go with this prompt, and I'm going to make sure the settings all look good. I'm going to have a bunch of images so that we have something to choose from. And let's click on generate to see what we get. And so here's what we got. And again, guys, in my opinion, this is the way to go about things. You first always want to have a start frame in mind, even if, I mean, really depends on what you're doing, but most of you guys are going to be paying money for this to like with a specific purpose. And so if you're creating ads or whatever, honestly, you always want to have the control, precise control over your initial frame, unless you want to get super creative. That's an exception, unless you're having fun. But if you're doing this for any kind of like professional money-driven purposes and you're not here to waste time, you want to have a start frame. So that way you have the exact control over the outcome. And what do I really mean by this? Well, even out of these three images, they're kind of all more or less the same. I mean, it's just a girl standing on the rooftop with this iced coffee in her hand. But in my opinion, this picture is the best out of all, because in my opinion, everything is pretty much perfect about this picture. The lighting is just right. The angle is really good. But in these other generations that we got, well, here the lighting is kind of off. And yeah, we can click on edit here in the bottom and fix it. But it takes time, effort, and of course credits, and really just your time. So it's much easier to just generate a bunch of images in advance and then turn those into a video. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to now click on a video right here at the bottom. And as you can see, this image is going to be automatically attached to the chat box. Now I'm going to make sure to select Seedance 2.5. Again, go here, make sure all the right settings are correctly in place. And now I'm going to put in my prompt, and let's see what we get out of this image. So here it is, a pretty little cool cutscene. This could also be you as well, but in this case, it's just this UGC model. Again, depends on what you're creating, what you're doing with this, but a pretty cool use case in my opinion. With that being said, now let's move on and let me show you one other way to create videos with this. And so the remaining way to go about things is to generate start frame and an end frame. And that's exactly what I'm going to do now. So I'm going to first create a start frame by giving AI this prompt. And I'm also now going to give it the prompt for an end frame so that we have everything ready to go, you know, at the same time. And here, I think you can already see what's going to happen in this video we're about to create. Basically, here we have a girl that's going to be walking in this like calm street that where nothing is happening seemingly, and then it's going to transition to this more of a chaotic environment where, as you can see, the car is drifting behind her and there's a crowd cheering, and there's more lights and everything is more vibrant. So I'm actually excited to see how that's going to come out. So to make this happen, obviously select the images you like the most. I'm going to go with this image right here. And then let's say I like this one the most as well. So that's going to be the end frame. And now I'm going to go into this box right here. So again, select the start frame. I'm going to upload it real quick. And as you can see, they're going to be uploaded and called start and end. You can actually then, when you prompt, you can then literally click on the add sign and mention them in the prompt in case you're going to be typing stuff out manually. But I'm just going to paste the video animation prompt. Again, make sure the all the settings are in place. Make it 30 seconds long, include audio, and let's see what we get. Alright, so you just saw what this model is capable of. You saw all kinds of use cases, and that was just touching the surface level. If you guys have any questions about the platform or the actual model, drop a comment down below. I'm gonna read through all of them and obviously answer them. And if you guys really leave constructive comments, I might even make videos about those as well. Now, if you made it all the way here and you still don't have Artlist, hit the link down below, sign up for this tool, and remember to get the annual plans to get the 40% discount. And now, if you want to get a full course on Artlist, where I go over every single feature and everything that this tool offers, click on the screen right here. You're going to be taken to a full course, and I'll see you in that full course.